Hey everyone, it's Erik Paulsen. I want to welcome you to our weekly video series again. Actually, one of the highlights for me this week was right outside the Library of Congress here, seeing the Space Shuttle Discovery being piggybacked by a 747 as it flew over Washington on its way to the Smithsonian. But moving on right now to some of the questions I heard from you about. I got a lot of questions from folks back in the district about tax day and about taxes, probably because tax day just happened on Tuesday. Actually, I heard from Scott in Wayzata, who emailed me specifically expressing his views about the tax code as a small business owner. He said, "Dear Representative Paulsen, I'm concerned that as of April 1st, 2012, the United States has the highest statutory corporate tax rate among all developed nations. I'm a small business owner. I've seen a lot of my time and resources and money go out the window because of a very archaic and incredibly detrimental tax system. A reformed tax code would go a long way to improving global competitiveness for U.S. manufacturers." Well, first of all, thank you, Scott. You are not alone. I really do believe that comprehensive tax code reform is the answer. We got to reduce the rates. We got to broaden the base. We got to clear out a lot of the underbrush with these special interest loopholes that only help a few. That's the direction to go. We've been doing a lot of that work actually in Ways and Means to move in comprehensive tax reform in that direction. I also want to mention, though, too, knowing that we're going to have leadership from the president, which we're not getting, unfortunately, right now, we're going to try and do our part to do what we can to help small business. In fact, just this week in the House, we passed a straight 20% deduction for all small businesses off your taxes. Doesn't matter if you're a manufacturer, service provider, if you're a small business, it's going to go straight to your bottom line to invest in your people, invest in your equipment, and help create jobs. Minnesota has 116,000 small businesses employing about 1.2 million people. This is the backbone of our economy. So we're trying to directly help small business to get our economy moving again. Thanks, Scott. Also want to mention I heard from Lynda in Coon Rapids, who called in actually expressing her frustration with the change in law as a part of the president's new health care law, unfortunately, that now prohibits the opportunity to use her FSA account to purchase over-the-counter medicines for her children without first consulting her pediatrician. She heard it was because of that new rule in the health care law, and she wanted to know more about what Congress is doing to fix it. Actually, I've heard from a lot of people, and those of you that don't understand what an FSA is, it's a flexible spending account. It's provided by a lot of different employers to allow their employees to have access to their own health care dollars to purchase healthcare products such as over-the-counter medicines, Advil, Claritin, and the new healthcare law does not allow that to happen now unless you first get a doctor's prescription. So unfortunately, doctors don't like it. There's more paperwork. It's more burdensome. They even prescribe more expensive medicines. Certainly, folks like Lynda don't like it because they've got to go visit the doctor, which takes time out of their day. And employers don't like it because it interferes with the flexible spending accounts they're trying to promote for a consumer-driven healthcare system. I've got the bill that actually repeals that provision of the healthcare law. We've got well over 119 co-sponsors with bipartisan support. I'm going to continue to fight for it and advocate for it about making sure we're moving back in the direction of allowing you to use your own healthcare dollars as you see fit. And certainly this is the common sense reform that we need to move back towards. I want to thank all of you for joining this week. Don't hesitate to reach out anytime by finding me on the website at paulsen.house.gov. Send me your question by email or Twitter or even Facebook. Have a great weekend.